this video, we're going to add a bit more detail to our knowledge of limits, and we are going to evaluate one-sided limits. So you'll see a slight change in the notation. So here we see the notation as x approaches a, and what we mean with this minus sign is from the left, versus this notation as x approaches a from the right. And so where these one-sided limits will come in really handy is in piecewise functions or functions that have VAs, because often if two things are happening around a certain x value, we would say the limit doesn't exist. But what we can do instead is talk about the left side limit and the right side limit, and then we'll be able to give some more info about the graph. So as x is approaching -4 from the left, that means we're going towards -4 from the left, meaning we're looking at this function. That function is approaching 1. However, coming from the right side is this function we're looking at, and that part is approaching -1. As we're approaching 1 from the left side, the function's going towards 4. And from the right side, it's on a different path, but it is also going towards 4. Approaching our asymptote at 4 from the left side, we are going up to infinity, but coming from the right side, we are going down to -infinity. Okay, again, remember we would say that technically these don't exist. Okay, but we like to give more detail about the behavior of the graph. Okay, so now take note. Are you being asked to find the general limit? Oh, that's interesting. So the limit as like x approaches, let's say 1 of f at x. That means it's approaching from both sides, and so that's equaling 4. And if you don't see a little, and then if you do see a little symbol, it's either telling you it's approaching from the left or from the right.